guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today we're gonna make pizza pops. I know it sounds funny, but these are really gonna be fun. I'm taking them to a potluck. We're having another potluck, and so I'm taking them to a potluck, and I thought they'd be fun. They'll be easy, hopefully, and I'm gonna bring you along for the ride. So we're gonna start it by making a fresh pizza dough, and I'm gonna top them with a few different things. We actually might make some pizza balls as well. So I hope that you enjoy this video and stay along for the ride because it's gonna be fun. All right, guys, I'll be right back when we get started. Okay, guys, we're ready to put my pizza dough together, and what I need, I've got my yeast over here and 3/4 of a cup of water. I did a pinch of sugar in there to give that yeast somewhere to start feeding, and I am going to add honey, so I don't need a lot, but I do need I do need my flour mixture. I need 1.25 cups of flour. Now I've got all-purpose flour in here. I've got 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. The rest of this is going to be whole wheat flour. Trying to be healthier, so I need 1.25 cups. Let's get 1.25 cups, a little bit more, and we'll be good. This is such an easy dough, and it's delicious. It's chewy, and you just, it's wonderful. So I've got my mixer over here. I'm going to let it do the work today, so I'm putting in my flour right there. Get that out of the way. I need a good few rounds of pink, Himalayan pink salt. Love that. And I'm going to give it a good tablespoon of local honey. Whenever possible, you should be using local honey. It's better for your immune system, allergies, all of that. And then a good 2 tablespoons, of extra virgin olive oil. So while we've got that down, I'm letting this yeast bloom. I don't know if you can see that, but it's blooming, and it's got that nice foamy layer on top. So we're gonna go ahead. It's done and ready to go. I just do warm water, warm to the touch, a little warmer than lukewarm, but not hot. I have never had a failed yeast since I was an adult. Okay, so I'm going to let the mixer get mixing this mixture here, and I'll bring you back when we're ready to let it rise, because that's going to need that dough also. Okay, so we're going to let that dough just do its own thing. I'm going to go about my business and get ready for my filling, and I'll be back. All right, you guys, I'm back, and I'm prepping up some stuff. I've got my pizza dough is just doing its rise. I need to let it rise and rest, and let all those glutens kind of get unangry. So anyway, I'm just gonna, I've got some chunks of pineapple here that are tidbits, I guess they call them, that I'm just gonna give it a nice rough chop, because these are tiny little pizza bites or pizza, I don't know, pizza balls, pizza pops. We're going to try both and see what happens. And it'll be fun. So, okay, we've got that down. I'm going to soak up some of that extra. I drained them off, but they're letting off some extra juice. So I want to get that off the board there. And now I've got, let's see, 3 or 4? 4 slices of Canadian bacon. And that's a really nice lean cut of meat or pork, ham, whatever you want to call it. I think 3 of them has 60 calories, so we might have 70 or 80, I guess, 80 calories in this ham here. So again, I'm chopping that up pretty fine as well, so we can have that little Hawaiian pizza bites. I don't think I'm going to do pepperoni. I was going to, and I just got to thinking, unless these are a huge success, I'm not going to do that at this point today. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a little Ziploc bag for later. Yeah, those can be little breakfast sandwiches for later in the week, which is nice. Always nice with a fresh egg on an English muffin. Okay, now I'm gonna move this stuff over. I'll get that moved over there. There we go. And let you look at that. I have, I'll get you a little closer. This is a small can, I think they're 5-ounce can of tomato paste. Sorry, can't think. I've got basil pesto grapeseed oil, and this oil is from a company called Wild Tree. I actually really want to start incorporating more and more of these into our diet, but everything from this company is amazing. So I'm going to use that instead of olive oil. It's healthy. It's flavored already. It's got this great basil pesto flavoring. So I'm going to add a good tablespoon of that in there. That's going to help move that paste around. I want to add a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. I know that sounds like a lot, but you really have, oh, maybe a tablespoon and a half. You have to have it if you're going to have pizza flavored sauce, as far as I'm concerned. Now, you can do your sauce any way you want. This is just one way to do it. I've got a healthy teaspoon of homemade garlic powder that I make. And we're going to add some water to the mix. Okay. Just until we get it where we want it. Because the spices have to rehydrate a little bit. I don't want a pasty sauce, but I don't want it watery either. So it's just kind of a, work it in. See what we got. Smells really good. And that's almost there. See how pretty that is? And then I need a taste. Well, I'm gonna say it needs a little bit more water and some salt and there we go. Salt and pepper. We need a pinch of chili flakes. Okay. So I'll just give it a shake down there. Some few rounds of cracked black pepper. We love pepper. Just has to have some seasoning. And I'm going to go ahead and add some more Italian seasoning to this. Maybe another half a tablespoon. And I'm going to let this kind of rest and get to know each other, because I believe that those spices really need to rehydrate together. I'm also going to add a good shake of thyme on its own. There we go. And that should do it. Okay, and it can sit here and wait for the dough to rise. Ooh. Now let's have a taste. Much better. Wow. Okay, now we're Italian. Or my version of it. I'm sure it's not authentic Italian, but it's authentic Linda's Pantry. So, okay, I'm gonna let you kind of just take a break for a minute, YouTube style, and I'll be back when I start putting these together. Okay, bye guys. All right guys, I am back and ready to work with this pizza dough. It more than doubled. It's a pretty small thing of dough, so ooh, it's so soft. I'm gonna put some oil over the top, just a little extra virgin olive oil. And I'm not gonna be brutal to this. I'm just gonna deflate it. No need to get mean. So I'm gonna start stretching the dough out. I wanna, just like a pizza, if I was gonna stretch a big old pizza, I'd be pushing it and pulling on it, just like pizza. Oh, now we could just put the toppings on just like this, but I had a different idea in mind. So I'm gonna run with that. I'm gonna clean my hands off really quick and we'll get working on this. I'm excited, you guys, to show you, and that dough just smells amazing. This dough recipe is foolproof. I quite frequently will go to it before anything else. So I'm just gonna make these mini pizzas, and that's gonna be how we do this. So I've got my biscuit cutter. I'm just gonna come right on in here and cut a piece of dough. And just like you would for biscuits, only biscuits I wouldn't twist, but I'm gonna twist these because I wanna make sure that I get these. Aren't they gonna be cute? This would be fun for a kid's party, to have these pizza pops out for, and actually for even, you know, a Super Bowl or something like that, a football party, to have them out. We're gonna take that excess dough that didn't get into the pizza, into the pizza shape. We're gonna take that. I can't wait. I love, you can smell the honey and the yeast, and that's just the best part of this. Okay. So now that I've got this, and I'm not gonna waste this dough at all, but what I'm probably gonna do is try to fabricate some pizza balls out of this piece of dough. So I'm just gonna let it rest by itself. Let's see, where can I put that? I'll let it rest on a napkin. Okay. All right, so now I've got my little pizzas, almost perfect little mini pizzas sitting here. And I'm gonna get topping in. So I've got my brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and brush this sauce on. And it's a pretty thick sauce because I don't want it running. So I'm just gonna put a little bit down on each one, and maybe I don't even need a brush. How about that? I probably don't. I'm guessing the spatula will be just fine. So I'm just gonna spread a little bit down on each one. And they're already trying to rise up again, which is fabulous. I want that. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't that? It already looks good, and they're just so cute. I can't believe how cute they are. So, okay. You just have to bear with me while I get these, all the sauce on every one of these cute little pizza pops. Oh, I'm excited. My mouth is watering because I love pizza. Yeah, I guarantee you my next Super Bowl, this is what I'm probably gonna make. Little, or even, you know what? Next time we have family over for just no reason. How about that? That would be fabulous. Next time I have the kids over, I'll make these little mini pizzas. Okay, so, and I bet you can make these and freeze them just like they are. So I've got my sauce on there, and now what I want to do is put, you know, a little bit of ham on each one, and pineapple, and then we're gonna do the mozzarella. So I don't think you have to watch me do the whole thing, but it doesn't take that long. So I've got my oven preheated at 400 degrees, so these will go really fast too. And look, you've got a whole, I mean, right here you have an hors d'oeuvre tray for, you know, 6 people. How fun is that? Okay, we'll save that for a pizza ball or a personal pizza. Let me grab the cheese. And I grabbed a cheese blended Italian 5 cheese blend, already grated, just because it's my birthday and I can do that. I'm taking it easy today. Okay, now I'm gonna get my hands in the pineapple. I'm gonna put a little pineapple on each one. We want them to kind of get down in the dough a little bit so they don't fall off when I put them on the pop. Because we want these to be able to stand up on their own, right? And the dough is rising. How fun are these? And I love it when I have an idea or I see an idea that I want to share with you and I get to bring you along for the ride. Because sometimes we don't always get to share and, you know, life gets hectic. Okay, and that little can of pineapple is just about right for this little bit of dough. Perfect. And you could do these, I mean, you could do this with pepperoni. You could do it with little sausages. They're almost like little bagel bites. Okay, now rinse and cheese. Gotta have the cheese. Gotta have about a good healthy teaspoon on each one, right? Yum. And we're gonna slide this right off of this board. It's on parchment paper, so we're gonna slide it right off of here onto my cookie sheet that's already preheated in my on the counter oven. And ooh, this is how fast and easy this little hors d'oeuvre or treat for a kid's party, adult football party, baseball, you know, whatever you want. You could actually grill these, put them on a grill pan, grill them, put them on a cedar plank. Okay, so I'm gonna put these on that and I'll bring you back as soon as I take them out of the oven. I'll go ahead and time it for you so you know exactly how long it took. All right, and let's get a close-up of how they look. Ooh, look at those. Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna go over, if I was to make a pizza ball, that's kind of a weird kind of a thing, huh? So I'm gonna put a smear of sauce. And then I want some ham, some pineapple, and here we go. We're almost out of ingredients, so I'm really gonna do this on a small scale here. I'm just gonna really show you one. So I'm gonna put my sweet Italian cheese, and then I'm gonna bring this dough all up around the edge and make a giant mess. And that didn't work at all. So, ooh, maybe it did. Maybe it did. Okay, so now we've got this pizza ball that's a pizza mess. And I'm gonna put it around, or I'm gonna encase it in another piece of dough. Just to make sure it's all thick and chewy. And we'll bring that dough up over the top here. These are like little calzones. Okay. This one I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll it in cornmeal. Okay. All around the edge. And we'll put that in the oven and I'll bring you back when it's all done. Okay guys, this is the end result of my pizza pop experiment. So I just sprinkled down a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes because I love that. And now some, you know, grated Parmesan because I love that. And I don't think it's pizza without it. So these actually were in the oven for about 12 minutes. You want the bottom side brown. You could use Oh, you could use cornmeal on the bottom if you wanted to. The sucker sticks didn't work because they just want to spin on it, but these are popsicle sticks. This whole thing with the popsicle sticks, the making the dough, the sauce, everything, I made all these for under $2. And so I'm going to take a bite for you. I already know they're delicious because I had one. But how fun is this for a party? You could dip them in ranch. Wow. Yum. Sorry about that. I could not quite eat that fast enough, but it's just enough for about 3 or 4 bites, and what a cute appetizer for a football party or a kid's birthday party. You could actually stick these in some styrofoam if you wanted to and make an arrangement of pizza pops or pizza on a stick or however you want it, whatever you want to call it. But I thought it came out really fun and inexpensive. What an inexpensive way to do hors d'oeuvres and have fun. So I hope you are inspired by this. I hope it inspires you to go ahead and try something new. Try something kind of goofy. Nobody at work thought it would work, and I think it works great. And actually, while I was doing it, I got another idea that I will share with you in the future. And so if you like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you really like it, go ahead and post it on your Facebook or your Twitter page. All right, guys. As always, God bless.